day everyone. So my name is Angela Bantilan. So I'm the first reporter of Group 2, which is we're going to discuss to you about the install pole hardware, cable terminal, line wire, and accessories. So in this unit covers the outcomes requires for installing pole hardware, cable terminal, line wire, and also accessories. So this involves working with a team. So first we have an element and also the performance of criteria. So first element we have to prepare for pole hardware, cable terminal, and line wire installation. So first element we have to prepare for pole hardware, cable terminal, and line wire installation. So first is necessary tools, materials, and personal protective equipment, which is PPE. PPE are prepared in line with job requirements. So next is information on proposed location and necessary approvals from relevant authorities as of then. So ang information DI is nagpropose siya sa location. So next is site is cleared and prepared to provide unrestricted access for installation works in accordance with joint pole agreement. So next is installation constraints and safety hazard are identified and sustainable action is determined. So that is the first element, which is prepared for pole hardware, cable terminal, and line wire installations. So mauna siya ang first element. So second element is perform. So atong una is to prepare for the pole hardware, blah blah blah, and the next one is perform pole hardware, cable terminal, line wire, and accessories installation. So first is we're going to installation site is made safe through erection of necessary barriers. So in accordance with standard practices and applicable rules and regulations. So next is fixing structures. Fixing structure on pole and install securely in accordance with manufacturer's specifications and joint pole agreement, which is GPA. So GPA is joint pole agreement or enterprise standards. So next is fixing devices. So atong una nag-fix siya sa mga structures. So ang next naman is fixing devices. So fixing devices where the support is other than a pole are installed in accordance with the GPA and or enterprise standards. Ang fixing devices is nag-support siya sa pole and are installed in accordance with the GPA. So next is pole identifier marks. Pole identifier marks are placed on installed poles for identification. So kaning pole identifier marks is mo ni siya nga place nga nag-install sa poles for identify. So next is ground and install or grounding wires are bounded to messenger wire of copper cable in accordance with the industry construction standards. So next is guy wire assembly. Install and tension to required specification. So ang guy wire di is mo ni siya ang wire nga nag-use for structural support kanang nagsuporta siya ba mo siya ang nag-support sa mga mo siya ang nag-support sa structural. So next we have problems encountered are reported as per standard operating procedures, which is SOP. On the last one, we have installation and design amendments. Supported, documented, in accordance with job requirements. So, mana siya ang installation and ang design amendments. So, that is the two elements of install pole hardware, cable terminal, line wire, and accessories.
For tools, equipment, materials, PPE, and more. So let's get started. Tools and equipment for installing pole hardware, cable terminal, line, and accessories are set of wrenches, set of pliers, extension ladder, bolt cutter, set of screwdrivers, come along or guide, claw hammer, hacksaw, canvas bag, tabbing shear, cable puncher, closure toolkit, reel stand, bender board or cable form, polyethylene knife, pole mount cable block for self-support cable, head and hand set, crimping tool, cable lifter, multiple cable puller, messenger wire racing tool. Those are the tools and equipments. And for the materials are pole clamps of various sizes, set of suspension clamps, messengered cable, pole extension arm, grounding rod or wires, cable clamps, set of guy grips, guy protector, anchor rod, tile wrap, thimble eye nut, stainless strap and buckle, cable closure kit, sets of washer, bolts and nuts, cable terminal, cable tag, pole tag, stainless lashing wire, lashing clamp, grounding wire, ballet band clip or bar, scotch tape or vinyl tape, and for the PPE, body belt and strap, hard hat or helmet, set gloves, goggles, safety shoes, tool pouch, safety cones or other collapsible signs. Relevant authorities for installing pole hardware, cable terminal, line and accessories are local government, barangay, municipality or city, DPWH or Department of Public Works and Highways, homeowners association, house owners. Of course, magkinahanglan tayo nila og permission para sa assurance sa atong pag-install. Nga wala tay problema ang unahon kay na tay permission nilang tanan. Barriers for installing are safety cones, early warning devices, collapsible barrier and signs, service vehicles para kaniang butangan sa atong mga materials and equipments nga kinahanglanon, and red flag warning signs.
Today everyone, now I am discussing about perform main copper cable installation. So element number 1, prepare for cable jointing and installation. So mag-prepare jud ta ng mga cable jointing and installation jud. So na siya performance criteria. 1.1 necessary tools, equipment, materials and personal protective equipment or PPE are prepared in line with job requirements. So di ba sa mga magtrabaho kay na naman requirement yun na kanang first is kanang personal protective equipment, which is the PPE, and prepared po na ang kanang mga tools, equipment, mga materials, nga na. So number 1.2 is cable preparation and installation requirements and constraints from plan and site inspection are identified as per job requirements. So ang cable preparation sa dahil installation kay requirement need judge ka ng mga plan and kanang imo sa na siyang i-inspection. 1.3 cable preparation and installation equipment is set up in accordance with manufacturers and job requirements. 1.4 site is made safe and secure for cable installation. So ang site is need na siya kanang mag-need ka na kanang safe and secure pod before ka mag-ano cable installation. 1.5 suitable protective clothing is selected and required safety devices used. So mas mo protective jud kuno kung ang imo ikon kay clothing kay required siya ng safety device use. So 1.6 is support structure is assessed as safe for normal working conditions. 1.7 cable road is checked for obstructions and vertical clearances from street level and are made clear using suitable methods and in coordination with authorities concerned. So mo na siya no, ang number 1 is kanang need siya kanang mga mga prepare sa mga tools, mga kay siya prepare for cable jointing and installation man siya. So next is number 2, install main cable. 2.1 occupational health and safety OH&S policies and procedures are followed based on safety requirements. So ang policies and procedures sa health and safety dai kay gi-follow na siya based sa kanang safety requirements. So 2.2 tools, equipment, clothing and safety requirements are identified and obtained for the shape opening, banding, grounding and security bunch end. 2.3. Sheet opening of the cable terminal stub and main cable banding and grounding are installed as required per outside plant standard. So, ang mga sheet opening di ay kanang grounding, like cable banding, main cable banding, kay gi-install na siya o gi-required na siya sa kanang sa gawas nga plant standards. So, 2.4. Cables are bind and secured in accordance with standard installation procedures. So, ang cables di ay kanang gi-secured ni siya accordance pud sa kanang standard installation procedures pud. And 2.5. Loop and bending radius tolerance is ensured for cable materials at all times in accordance with outside plant standards. So ang kaniding gi-ensured na pud di ay ang kanang mga loop and bending radius tolerance kanang cable materials sa tanang panahon in accordance pud sa outside pod na plant standards. So 2.6. Problems encountered are reported as per standard operating procedure. So, na-encountered po nga mga problema po din gi-report sa siya as per standard operating po sa mga kanang procedures. So, 2.7. Waste materials. Waste materials are removed from workplace and disposed of in accordance with government regulations and environmental health and safety requirements. So, ang mga waste nga materials ay mga kanang basura nga kanang mga materials na kay gi-remove siya sa kanang sa trabahoan and then gilabay kani siya sa kanang sa basurahan nga gikuanan sa government nga mao to ilabayanan dito kay para pud sa kanang safety.
Tool, equipment, materials, and PPE. Tools and equipment. Aerial handline, made to raise and lower material of a work site. Extension ladders. It consists of 2 or more sections that travel in guides or brackets to arrange as the permit length adjustment. Adjustable wrench. A tool which can be used to loosen or tighten a nut or bolt. Lashing knife. It is the complete system for cable bracket and automatic blade, protection and for stripping most of the common round cables. Cable slitter. To strip cable insulation around the diameter of the cable horizontally along the length of the cable. Materials. Cable clip. Equipped with a coil to fasten the cord for the mounting position. Grounding wire. It has safety measures to prevent a house fire of an electric shock if there is excess electricity in the wiring system. Lashing wire clamps. Used in building, mostly aerial construction to secure lashing wire which is terminating or to hold the ground wire to separate turmoil. Adhesive tape. Used to band or join objects together instead of using fasteners, screws, or welding. Tie wrap. A type of fastener for holding items together, primarily electrical cables and wires. Cable roller. Used to support and guide low voltage, medium voltage, high voltage cable into open trenches without damaging cable sheets and around incurring overbending stresses or power cables. Cable tag. Used for clear, concise cable identification. Screws. Used to hold objects together such as wood to position objects. PPE or personal protective equipment. Body belt strap. Used to protect you more than a safety belt because the harness distributes the force of impact over a greater area of your body. Hard hat. A type of helmet predominantly used in workplace environments such as industrial or construction sites to protect the head from injury. Set gloves. Insulating gloves can provide protection from electrical current when working. Safety goggles. Safety gear reduces the chance of an accidental electrical discharge and helps to minimize injury during an electrical accident. Safety shoes. Designed to protect the wearer from electrical hazards. Tool pouch. It is used to keep your tool organized and your fasteners secure. Safety cones or traffic safety devices. Cone-shaped markers that are used to redirect road traffic. Structure. Electric or telephone pole. kanang poste na siya nga nakakonect kay line sa telephone. Then, guy wire or messenger wire. Common na kay ni siya, murag kita naman siguro tatanan ani. Mura na siya PC, tan-aon palayan kay. Mura siya nag-sintipid sa pareha sa PC. So, next, pole tracing or cable tagging. So, mauna siya ibutang para makabarog ang poste then mabalance siya. Obstruction. So, mauna mga kuan nga makablock sa way. First, the face. Then, structures such as arcs, billboards, etc. Parts of buildings and houses, extension or overhangs, traffic lights, street lights, etc. Power lines. Then, suitable method for removing obstructions, trimming of tree branches, installation of 10-pin alley arm, installation of high-tension insulation materials. Then, installation procedures, stringing of cable between suspension clamps, tensioning of cable,